To Minister of Transport and Civil Aviation of Sri Lanka, and he will speak on behalf of Sri Lanka and the Group of 15. His Excellency Siripala de Silva. You have the floor, sir.
Mr. Chairman, distinguished delegates, please allow me to thank Turkey for hosting the first World Humanitarian Summit and their warm hospitality. As we are aware, in our advancement as a global society, countries have come across multiple challenges. Among them, we consider humanitarian crises hold a vital share for causing heavy human and economic toll. Sri Lanka is currently experiencing heavy flooding and landslides that have affected nearly 500,000 people. Sri Lanka is thankful for the countries who have extended their support for relief and recovery measures. Mr. Chairman, Secretary General's agenda for humanity provides a strategic framework to prevent and mitigate the humanitarian crisis. We believe that our action to implement the core responsibilities should be aligned with the UN Development Agenda, especially the core principles and objectives that countries have already committed to Addis Ababa Action for Financing for Development 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and Paris Conference on Climate Change. Sri Lanka overcame the humanitarian situation caused by tsunami and the armed conflict successfully and restored normalcy in the country. This was possible due to the collective support of government agencies, bilateral development partners, civil societies, and UN and international organizations. Similarly, Sri Lanka succeeded in handling immediate post-conflict challenges by taking swift action, such as resettling of IDPs, restoring livelihood, and initiating reconstruction. As regards to prevention and non-reoccurrence of conflict, the government has embarked on strengthening good governance, democracy, human rights, and the rule of law. It has also set its agenda for bringing economic development, judicial reform, fighting corruption, and constitutional changes. The government has further given reconciliation as a high priority in its agenda. The new government's engagement with international partners and UN has also taken a new dimension, including our cooperation with Human Rights Council. In respect to the core responsibilities to natural disasters and climate change, we consider that it is the prime responsibility of the government as humanitarian actors to serve the vulnerable members of the society, especially women, children, and elderly, who are in need of assistance. In this regard, Sri Lanka is committed to reaching out these vulnerable group members in times of crisis. Further, the changes in approach is essential to act early on the identified risks. In this respect, Sri Lanka is committed to take follow-up action in line with the Sendai Framework for Disaster Risk Reduction 2015-2030. The 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and the Paris Agreement on Climate Change. Sri Lanka hopes this summit will be able to come out with new ideas to ensure on how local, national, regional, and international stakeholders can meet new challenges brought about by humanitarian disasters. As the chairman of Group 15, I am also honored to table the group statement at this occasion. Thank you, Chairman. Thank you.